Hello fashion lovers, we are about to recreate this beautiful dress called kabba. This is how it is called in Cameroon. So let's get started. We are going to place our material on fold. We are using lace and Ankara. So we begin by cutting the half length of this dress. We place our lace on fold. And we begin by measuring our shoulder measurement. We measure our shoulder slant of 1 inch and we draw our armhole line. At the center of our armhole line, we are going to go in to shape the armhole, to contour the armhole using our across chest measurement. Take note, this half length is around the chest area above the bust line. We are going to go up by 1.5 inch and we make a slant. Our neck measurement here, we are using 4 inches by 4. And since this dress has no zipper, we make sure the neck is wide enough to pass through the head. So we are going to cut. We are going to cut it. And for the back part, we are going to use the front part to measure the back part. The front and back parts are the same, so we cut through. So we have our half length. Now let's move on to the lower part of this dress, which is a flare, which is 180 degrees flare. So we are going to cut 90 degrees for the front part and another 90 degrees for the back part. So we measure our bust measurement and we measure at the angle all round to see if it gives our bust measurement. From our bust line, we are going to take the full length of the dress minus the pleat we are going to have under. We are going to alter the design a bit by adding gathers or pleats at the base of this gown. So we are going to measure 39 inches from the half length. Our half length ends at 8 inches, so we are measuring from 8 to 39 inches. So after marking all round, we are going to quickly cut all through. And since the front and back are all the same, we are going to fold again and place the front on top of the back and we cut it all through. So we are going to quickly measure the part that we are going to gather under the gown. That's 17 inches plus sewing allowance. So we are drawing two parts so that we use one for the front part and the other for the back part. It's just going to be straight gathers. Now we are going to match our yoke with the flare, and from there we are going to measure our armhole, which is 8 inches. If you can see, I've placed it to overlap on the other part because of the sewing allowance. So we are going to cut through the armhole. The next thing is to measure the armhole round so that when cutting the sleeves, we are going to use that measurement. Now let's move on to the sleeve. Our sleeve has a little puff at the base, but we are going to draw the basic sleeve first. We draw our cap height of 5 inches, we draw a diagonal line, and on the upper part of the sleeve at the shoulder side, we are going to go out by 1/2 inch and on the part at the armhole we are going to go in by 1/2 inch to get our armhole curve. So the armhole round was 11 inches, and we have also measured 11 inches on the sleeve to make sure that it matches when we are sewing. So we are going to take our sleeve round and we cut through. This is our sleeve, so we are cutting 2 of these. To make this little puff at the base of the sleeve, we are going to measure the total sleeve length minus the puff. So we are going to be using Ankara for that part. So we take 6.5 inches or 7 inches plus seam allowance. We measure the sleeve round and we use ×2 of the measurement so that we can have some gathers or pleats. So we are going to cut 2 of these pieces as well for both sleeves. You're watching Carol Creations online tutorials. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not yet done so, and click on the notification bell so that you get notified when I upload a new video. Now at the end of this sleeve we are going to have a small band from the lace, so we are also going to cut 2 pieces of lace to form our band with it. So we also have our long stripes that we are going to use to design the dress. When we look at this gown, or kabba as it is commonly called, we see that it has a little cape at the neck. So we are going to also draw the cape, design it. We are using freehand in this cutting. So we design our cape and we quickly cut it through. And since we are going to have it front and back, we are going to cut 4 pieces of this so that we use 2 in front and 2 behind. So this is the outcome, this is how it looks, and when placed on the dress, this is how it is going to look like.